final. Both players made it into the top 4. Both players are in absolutely incredible shape. You can say about 1-2-0 in the past couple of weeks whatever you want, but this tournament is prime Necromancer once again. And Starbuck, sometimes a little hit and miss. Sometimes godlike, sometimes eliminated round of 16. What's the shape today? What's in the notebook today? I can tell you it's a Mountain King versus Lich on an opening map that features a Lich. That is Tidehunters. Jesus Christ, you guys. That was insane 5 minutes. The hourly rate of these past 5 minutes. Holy. Coloss, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, dude. 29 month. BTW love. That's right. Rah, rah, rah. Here we go. Okay, who's facing Cow in the first game tomorrow? And who still has a chance of the grand final? And who has the Sunday off? Christian Birez, absolute Warcraft caster, legend. Thank you for the 5 community gifted subs. I wish my girlfriend would enjoy 5 minutes as much as Neo does. As long as you do your best, mate. Okay, MK versus Lich. I thought the MK time is over. Ivy with more subs. That's the 3rd time. That's 20 gifted subs in 5 minutes, Ivy. XOXO, man. Mate, XOXO.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Tommy Lee Johns, tier 1 sub. 1 year of subbing. Happy New Year to all the Warcraft community. Go Bucky! So many subs here, it's insane. How am I supposed to focus on this game now? So I was a little worried at the beginning of the stream because the Chinese said that Starbuck would be playing Orc. He played a fantastic Orc yesterday against Sock when he eliminated one of the strongest humans in the entire scene. But no. Against Undead, it's human. And Starbuck can play this well. I thought Mountain King is out of the equation. I thought we all go back to Archmage. I thought this figured out, but no. This is one of the best matchups in the entire game. This is 2 of the most exciting players in the past couple of weeks. And I can't wait what they bring to the table. Relatively classic start for 1-2-0. Lich Ghoul opening. No Dreadlord though, which has been hype. Oh my god, another dono. Random fan 234 with the €5. Thanks for keeping this game alive while providing god tier entertainment and reigniting my passion for a game I first touched 20 years ago. All the best for 2024. Couldn't say it any better, dude. Yeah, I thought it's all Dreadlord. And hold on. Ooh, that Lich was in jeopardy here. Great blocks on both players. Mountain King. Whoop, there's a big R. Can he get the block? He got it locked in! He got it locked in! Can 1-2-0 fight out? There's no staff, there's no TP. Mountain King Lich, who's gonna die first? Nova, Stormbolt, that's the big one! And he walks out like nothing ever happened. Another Stormbolt. Got a macro up though. This is a lot about expansions. Huge win for Starbuck. 4 minutes in. Gets the bash when he needs it. And another kill. Sick MK dominance. Starbuck a little bit overwhelmed in the multitasking. No power build. Expo a bit late. But he got that Lich dead. And that is a Lich benched for a long time since 1-2-0 decides. Do not go for a tab and revive. Can you start a series better? Yeah, with a faster expansion. But in this fight, gets the boots and the chase is on. Love the early shop. With clarity and regen. Stormbolt yet another kill. This is insta-gip against ghouls right now. And this is another ghoul. How many ghouls fell this game? It's another one! I'm just stunned. And of course, it doesn't really matter if he loses Footman here, because the Lich was benched. It says 4 ghouls, but this is only the past 90 seconds. This is way more than 4 ghouls. And he walks it off. New fuel. This Mountain King is just a weapon of mass destruction. And this was only
一位玩
level
家的部
3.
队正遭到攻击。
Gotta be careful with that Nova now. Baiting the mana, going for another surround. No way! It's running back in! 40 HP, the surround doesn't stick. And the Lich runs free today. Wait. He got it. He got it again! He got it again! The Footmen get... Or do they get the Lich? They do! Level 3.8 and he walks away with 40 HP. This game is 7 minutes old. It has 2 Lich kills, an Expo up, attack on the way, and a myriad of killed ghouls. 120 is a 2-time world champion. 120 is again the second best
一位玩家
undead
的
in the
部队
world.
正遭到攻击。
And Starbuck wears him like shoes and just
一
tramples
座
on
基
him.
地正遭到围攻。
Look how tight 120's lips were for a second there. This doesn't feel like he's satisfied with anything happening here on map 1. Starbuck just looks like a killer. Expo might be a little late, but he kept the Lich at level 2.8. The chutzpah of diving into that base, messing up the first round, aiming for the second, getting that Lich with only Footman. That's nuts. Little bit of pressure with a footy at the Expo, knows what's up. Can he get it again? In this MK, early on, don't tell me. There's more mana, is there not? Waiting for the cooldown, threatening another. Oh my god. If there's a bash! So close. That's a TP gone and a Lich saved at 18.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Nuts. The arrival of a DK was never more thought after. Gotta be careful about Nova and dual surrounds. 120 doesn't find an answer here. He has 1,000 gold. His tier 3 is a lot faster. That's great. I love the decision to not go into a crazy amount of footies and not bang like mad, but to keep up the pressure, to keep the Lich in check, to not let 120 unfold a strong undead timing. Always spending stuff. Region was expensive. Lich got it, sweet steal. Item on Starbuck though. Regen, Clarity, Invis, Invuln. 2 Lich kills in the first 8 minutes. Classic human play here. It's knights, it's gyros. Which game did I miss? If you missed a single map today, you have to catch up with the VOD later on. Like some of the best Warcraft. Hoppala! Wait, that almost looks like it's deliberate to free up supply. for the tier 3 around the corner. Mountain King Pally, by the way. So both heroes, or both hero choices on both sides, rather similar roles. Going to clap now, love to see it. We got a sick damage dealer in Lich and MK. And we got a healer supporter in DK Pally. But here's the push. 65 food. The supply lead is big and there's no even destroyers yet. Tome of Retrain against what though? Ghouls, of course. How fortified is this base? Knights are coming, waiting for gyros, Starbuck stabilizing. This looks like 120 is not confident in a destroyer bust. Almost an antiquated strategy by 120. Not going for a Dreadlord. This Lich didn't unfold pressure play at all. After 9 minutes of dominance, game settles a bit. Starbuck needs levels, Starbuck needs army, Starbuck needs gyros. There is no web. There is no carrion swarm. The anti-air solution by 120 is Destros and Gargs. And so far, it's working out well. Clap is fine. There's still a lot of consumables, but the towers have been broken. I wonder if triple Rax was the right call. And how is 120 still this active on the ground? Mountain King never really could get a connection, could he? Invo Potion are now clapping away. You gotta get rid of these ghouls. The destroyers still an issue. The critical mass of gyros was never accomplished. Ghouls are suffering though. 8 ghouls down. Major loss on both sides. DK! It's about the heroes again! And he dies! That's level 2 on the Pally. That's some safety here. And without Unholy Aura and without coils. With reinforcements trickling in one after another since the expo was up. Can 120 hold this push? Hold up this push? Lich level 4, that's what you want to be. Mass ghouls constantly. He's feeding them into the mood grinder. But so far... Oh, look at the corpses. Thus far, this is manageable from a Starbuck perspective. His army is gonna be better. Bloody, bloody, bloody exchanges. And you know that there's no Dreadlord. There's no late game solution to these gyros in a higher number. You know that 120 for years now refuses to go Banshees with possession. So you know, late game, there's very little that 120 is doing against Knights. But so far it's working. Focus fire by Starbuck, maybe not precise enough. And he feels the pressure. Militia called, waiting for more rounds of production. DK is back, MK is hurt. This is an incredible comeback by 120. There's no towers to fortify this anymore. He got a lot of kills. Holy Light is empty and Starbuck taps out. What a fall from grace. Yeah, look at that smile. Didn't expect that at the 7-minute mark, huh? When did this game fall apart? Was that a macro mistake somewhere? Too much pressure at one point? I praised him for not banking and to keep up the pressure. But maybe you shouldn't have done it. Maybe you shouldn't have done it. Mountain King couldn't really destroy the ghouls, eh? He got a few, but not nearly enough. Tech just too late? That's right. 2 hero kills isn't that impactful? I think it's pretty impactful. Maybe if you decide to go for knights, to go for clap, you don't need triple racks, rather triple workshop. Because if you kill the Destros, what's left? Hype is ebbing up a little bit. We got map number 2, Terraner's Stand. And this is the map that Undead's hated for a long time. Is it Dreadlord? There we go. The new toy of Undead. Carrion Swarm and Sleep. Just back off after the second kill and take it late. Yeah, maybe. He'll know best. That was incredibly dominant 8 minutes. And we're back to Archmage. No MK. Is that a curveball? By the way, the past 2 encounters, the past 3 encounters, I think, were won by Starbuck. Clean. The 2 ones prior went to 1-0. So far, rule of thumb is 1-0 wins Starbuck in TED Cup. Starbuck wins 1-0 in TP League. Will that remain true after today? Starbuck going merchant into, like, merc camp into merchant. Plus pressure play. It's got good damage, can stay a little longer, Sasquatch down. Still has to expand at some point. But of course, if your opponent's not expanding, that's right, that's a cancel. Tier 2! Oh no! Just when the tech started! Can't be happy with that. Ziggurat falling, that keeps 1-0 supply block, and he's not teching. Is the lumber still enough? Big mana potion. Oi, oi, oi. Big mana potion on the Dreadlord is sick. Archmage gets level 3 though, and the mana management is looking good. Power wash on ghouls has been the strong suit for a while now at that stage of the game. Thank you, Kristen, for the sub. Good pickup. Shadow Priest down. Dreadlord close to level 3, but Bucky also getting a lot of kills. Again getting a lot of kills. But also 1-0 decides it's not worth it to play 2 ways. It's not worth it to brute force it. Ooh, that was greedy. Dreadlord got level 3. Starbuck obviously knows that there's a mana potion. Trying to force it maybe. So there's no late game carrion swarm. It's dangerous enough as
一
it
位玩
is.
家的部队正遭到攻击。
Big invo potion committed. Wants to go for the ghouls. They're all hurt. That's one. That's two. That's three. Is it? Both are using their entire tier 1 melee. A deny would have been big, but now level 3.1 TP out. And the big potion committed. Couldn't force 1-0 into the big mana potion. Izzy, thank you very much for the 27-month beer. Beer is a very good song by Real Big Fish. Pal Haberon, thank you for the sub. Go, Dr. Bucky. Blood Mage. Archmage Blood Mage.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
That's the supposed answer to a Dreadlord. Just get rid of his mana. Ooh, that's either genius or will fail hard. We still got 6 ghouls and 1-0 feels forced to go into a shredder as undead.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Very hard to read this game. Uncharted waters now. He gets the shredder. Didn't though. Solid read. There's not enough units really to threaten an Archmage kill. Thanks to the Water Elemental. Fairly easy. A little bit of a mistake by 1-0. But okay. He used this as a bait and stopped the chase on the shredder. Okay. Tier 3 on the way. Slaughterhouse. One base, Starbuck only on tier 2. Did I miss this? Or is there not even a blacksmith? What is the strategy? It's Lames. Tier 2 expansion. It's Flame Strike Harass into the back, but I struggle to see this working. The Siphon is fine. Oh, the Slaughterhouse. Up for grabs. Up for grabs. Carrion Swarm, well done, but there's a Flame Strike. There's multiple Flame Strikes. Here we go. Burn! So close! Needs more. Needs more. Switches the target onto the Shredder. Gets that with ease. And next Flame Strike is ready. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is so greedy. He did not get the Slaughterhouse. He's not committing to the Slaughterhouse anymore. Archmage is blocked. No sleep. Oh, if that prevents the statues, it's great. He got the Shredder. But there's still 3 ghouls. This is okay. Shades of Korea. Archmage is a beast, but what's the longevity of the strategy? Blacksmith, now. No rifle support. A unique game, that's for sure. Tell someone that we got a top 4 Warcraft 3 tournament game. Between some of the best players in the world. They're not trolling. They're fighting for the top 3 championship Sunday. And you see Dreadlord DK versus Archmage Bloodmage. Yeah. That's reality now. The clear objective is to get the blood mage to 3. Siphon 2, Flame Strike 2, both essential. But one base. Playing human on one base is rough. Level 3. Indecisive yet. The mana potion is gone. Huge AoE. Oh boy. Starbuck is struggling so hard. Siphoning up. Uh-oh. Can't pick up units when they're sleeping. And the sleep lasts forever. This is a disaster for Starbuck, is it not? Mercs! You don't want mercs against late game undead. Expo is up though, but for how long? Like, what's the supposed solution against destroyers and the heroes? I don't see it. Desperate times. Blood Mage, that's the thing! His utility is amazing, but he just disappears. There's no pally. He was dashing through his entire consumables. Lich not falling. Blood Mage dead. No, no, no. Frustrated headshake. And this is 1-2-0 in peak shape again. I was incredibly hyped for this series, but so far, Starbuck can't get a foot on the ground. Is a top 4 a lower bracket semifinal really the place for strategies like this? Maybe it is. Oh, this 6 saves. Just sick. Yep, got it done. All that damage in vain. This was too extraordinary. I thought at the beginning of the day that the exciting series would be this one. Turns out Happy versus Kaho was the banger, but it's not over yet. Starbuck's still fighting. Supply lead is growing, but again, it's only tier 2. You need a massive supply lead, and the Dreadlord is just being fed. And it's game. Ah! That's a painful game. That's a painful game. Oh, 1-0 has to hide a smile. Yep, everything according to plan. Can't help but feel that there was an undercommitment to the slaughterhouse. I feel like the game plan was delay 1-0 as long as possible. Maybe banking on the fact that an expo cancel will buy him enough time and then lame with Blood Mage Flame Strike. And he could never play that flame strike. It was never a chance. Against the ropes now. October had a top 3 Starbuck performance. Is this the end now of the road against a reignited 1-2-0? If that sort of house falls, right? I don't think Flamestrike is a mistake as well. I think it's fine. I think it can work. If you got the timings down, if your opponent doesn't have an answer to what you do, it can work. If you threaten the Haunted Gold Mine, expand, then catch up in tech, but that was not the case here. Yeah, get that sip. Get it in. Twisted Meadows, big map, Archmage, Lich. The third different hero combo that we see. 1-2-0 is ready. Very interesting again to see how 1-2-0 strategies are so different from Happy. Match points for 1-2-0, of course. Starbuck needs to reverse sweep this now.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
He was able to win against 1-2-0 before, multiple times, but 3 maps in a row? I don't know. So far, so rough one. Getting all the last hits. Also, let's not forget the fact that Starbuck lost a couple of units to creeps last game. What is it? Lionhorn. Not bad. Lich 1.8. No fast expansion, but rather pressure play. And that pressure play might work out well. Distracting Militia. When they're supposed to creep, is already a win. Ghouls are coming in. Nova onto all the clumped up units. And that's what I said a couple of times already. The consistency of Starbuck isn't world-class level yet. His peak performance, absolute worst class? No, world class. But having peak performances over 2 weeks is tough, and everything is falling apart. Oh my god. This is 5 peasants and a footy. Where's the hope? Where's the hope? There's another Nova. This Archmage cannot expand. Desperate attempt of going... Ah, it's just dead. That was not your day, Bucky! Not at all! Nothing's coming together. One to 0 with the perfect counter. almost an easy series for him, especially map 2 and 3. Feels like Starbuck is a player
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
that bases everything a lot of on momentum. If the early moves go right, the early first map goes right in the series. That's alright. But he's not a comeback kid, really. One cheeky strat in a series, okay.
玩家的部队
Maybe
正遭
that
到
was a
攻
little
击。
bit too much here. Warcraft arrives on tier 2, plays at 1 base. Again, before this disaster all unfolded, 1-0 and Happy have a very, very different philosophy when it comes to playing this matchup. 1-0, never going Banshees. Not following into the every map is a Dreadlord map now style. Lich aggression, still the play. Fewer expansions than Happy for sure. Starbuck needs that. It's an epic turnaround. A momentous turnaround. But Lich is just dominating the game from here on out. Can't allow Lich to be fed this way. I feel like Bucky is...
一
Well,
位
he
玩
was
家的部队
expecting an
正遭到
expansion.
攻击。
Scanned even, but he's losing everything. There's nothing left. Ghouls hurt. That's what separates the top undeads. Ghoul control. Forcing the Lich back. Getting the Archmage. Ooh, almost trapped. Don't want to lose your town portal here. Trying to keep up the pressure. At least some kills. At least there's something.
一位玩家的部队正遭到
Must
攻
be
击。
part of the game plan at this point. How are you still able to get the ghouls? Even if there's natural regen on Blight. Okay, a little bit of time on. But tier 3 is halfway done. I do not really see enough towers. There's a few, but not enough.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击，一座基地正遭到围攻。
Tier 2 starts at the 9-minute mark. Masonry upgrades, fortification, SimCity, distraction. Starbuck is fighting them. And there was a game yesterday versus Sock where the early game
一位玩家的部队
really
正遭
bad.
到攻击。
And he was able to fight his way back. So it's a tournament game. Not crumbling. I'm giving up until the very I'm only giving up if the very last unit falls. But if 1-2-0 is dropping this map, I'd be very surprised. Towers are coming. But so are destroyers.
一位玩家的部队
Three
正遭到
defensive powers by 1-2-0. And no defend. Tome of retraining. The old Infi style. of defense Archmage with Blizzard. Zeppelin is a fake out. True, it's empty. 1-0, careful. That took some momentum away. Is that the third lumber mill? That's the solution. Counter pressure with the real Zeppelin drop. The Blizzard style of infantry worked well because it was used against Fiends. Ghouls are in your economy. If you want to use that Blizzard against them, you hurt yourself. I think it... Yeah. Starbuck shaking their head like it's not working. It's not coming together.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
1-0 after like the first 8 minutes of this series. Looked like Starbuck is the best player in the world. It's gonna walk away with a clean 3-0. Then 1-0 flipped the switch, found his win conditions, found the success, and this is a desperate hit now. Three towers, man. 3 towers. I think not winning map 1 really did something to him. Put a dent in his mental game. Just a little bit of damage, but I don't think it's enough. Or is it?
一座基地正遭到围攻。
This is 1-0's main base, of course. Dude, the Blizzard. Is he killing 3 ziggurats? And the Haunted? Oh, what? Alright. Now we're talking. I can't help but feel that this was not really necessary. And a very slow reaction by 1-0.
一位玩家的部队
But we got a game? And that was the plan on Terranos as well. Just with Flame Strike and later transition. 1-0 has no gold. Needs items, needs to sell it. And he did sell a lot. What is going on? Go, rinse and repeat.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Even with the Mountain King here now, staffing in feels a little bit like a liability. How many? This is the last Acolyte, by the way. That was the goal. Getting rid of that Acolyte. Starbuck super broke as well, but he's finally at tier 3. And we're getting tanks. It's not over. One to 0 is not mining for 3 minutes and a bit. Roundabout. Careful with the zap. Here we go. On to the Acolytes again. Oh! The Archmage almost died, dude! Whoa! Okay, this bought Starbuck a lot of time. Expo backup. 1 pixel away, yeah. 2 base. Half base. Bro, the fighting spirit in Bucky. We got some tanks. They don't have barrage. Trying to get some anti-air up now. The tanks have to buy, again, an extraordinary amount of time. Destro. We'll receive it for us. So this base is wiped out again. What's the rebound this time? 1 attack upgrade only. No TP. Lich level 5. Is it a miscalculation? Is this working? We're going into Night Gyro territory.
一座基地正遭到围攻，一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
This had to be expected. Okay. 2 tanks, but as I said, only 1-0. There's a Narub tower, there's a Lich, there's ghouls at the ready, and there's repair. This is not enough. This worked against Sock beautifully, the Zeppelin drops. Losing that Expo was...
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
was rough. Ooh, catch the Destro now. As the gyros come in. Well, 1-0 playing 2 heroes, by the way. Leaving that 3rd hero choice open. And, of course, he had no
一
resource
座
to
基
go
地
for.
正遭到围攻。
It's back. Again, denying mining. If you can't get your own expansion running, just destroy the mining of the opponent.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Well done. Ghouls at the ready. What is Zero's mostly reacting? Oh. Nice divine shield. Now it's time for bed. Now it's time for sleep. Carrion swarm. These gyros mostly useless at the moment, but they were of course absolutely necessary. Classic 1-0 response of going into A-bombs. Expo re-established. Well done, Stefan. No gyros here. Hero arena with the supporter knights and the shredder, who doesn't have to shred anymore. Such a low supply game for the matchup. Starbuck still doesn't look satisfied. I don't think he can do this harass again. kills for free.
一座基地正遭到围攻，一位玩家部队正遭到攻击。
No orb just yet. 1-0 can, as long as there's statues, clearly brawl with this. So many times, oh my god. We got Echo Harass again, while 1-0 is very comfortably mining. Yo, the flip, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, I like the gyros, they're not useless. The gyro bombs! Archmage saved into the Zeppelin! Sick play all of a sudden! And the Holy Light at the ready. Ooh, this could have cost the game. Gyro bombs doing a wonderful job. Same for the Shredder. Lich 5.4 though. An orb would be so awesome. Oh, Nova! Had to anticipate this and did. Holy Light locked in. But ghouls shred the second base. And we're at the moment of the game where the main bases are expiring. The base is no more. The base is no more. And the one person mining is 1-2-0. And of course, he's blocked in. Oh.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
1-0 already smile on his face. He knows he's inches away from the lower bracket final. Yep, it's like, really? That's all you got? Morpheus gesture at his hand. That is, in his head.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
GG. There's no way out. You tried, you fought, but this was not your day, Starbuck, unfortunately. Top 4 finish, still super impressive. But we have Happy, 1-0, and Kaho at Championship Sunday on the last day of competitive Warcraft 2023 and the entirety of 2023, of course, as the year ends tomorrow.